We're ranking fast food. We're watching USA versus England. What's more American than this? All right, they just walked out. Get some anthems going, but first, let's dive right into the tiers. All right, so we're gonna rank, just go alphabetical order, rank appropriately, see what we get by the end of this. Let's start with the I've never had this. Get those out of the way quickly. Unfortunately, as an American, I have had the majority of these. I wear that proudly. Denny's I've had. I've actually never had El Pollo Loco. Never had. In-N-Out, Jersey Mike's, Jollibee. Unfortunately, Long John Silver's. All right, this is not looking good for me. Penn Station I've had. All right, down here we got some. Ray Rogers, never had. Schlotzsky's I had a long time ago, so technically it counts. Sheetz, never had. Swenson's, never had. Taco Cabana, never had. I've actually never had food from Wawa. Never had a Wawa sub. I'm not from the East Coast. There is one in Florida. I'm gonna go, but respectfully put that on that tier. Send me there. I'd love to go. What's this place? Wings over? No. Wiener Schnitzel? No. A lot of W's. Never had W's. All right. All those are out of the way. Let's go A&W. Okay, A&W had a long time ago. From what I remember, very basic. Burgers are decent. I know it's more of like a Canadian thing, but this is America right now, and we're ranking American versions of this. But yeah, I know A&W is huge in Canada, but here, it's fine. Remember the burger being decent, fries unspectacular. I do like the whole root beer bit. A&W root beer, I don't think it's the best, but it's decent. Let's go D. It's not offensive, doesn't do anything spectacular though. Arby's. We love Arby's. Okay. Arby's might be the most hated on fast food easily. People like to hate Arby's. They do a lot of things right because they have the best fry and the curly fry. I'll die by that. Die on that hill. They tried a burger. It was fine. I was a sucker for horsey sauce and the Arby's sauce. The Diablo Dare was decent, one of my first videos. But I don't know. Arby's, aside from the curly fry, like all the other stuff just kind of falls flat. But well worth a C grade for Arby's. Baja Fresh. Okay, I haven't had Baja Fresh since high school. I remember it came to, I lived at the south side of Chicago, south suburbs. Baja Fresh is popping up a lot. Now I don't even know where to find them anymore. I think they're like inside food courts in bad casinos. I remember the burritos being really, really small, just very mediocre. But it was a little bit fresh, but solid D tier, not completely offensive. All right. Our boys are about to start. We'll monitor accordingly. Blimpie. Blimpie feels like the gas station submarine shop. Just very mediocre. Terrible ingredients, terrible quality. Let's go F. Bojangles, okay. Very good chicken. Very good. I wish Bojangles was in more places in the U.S. I feel like people need to really, although being a Southern thing, that is kind of a nice quality too, that it makes it special. I know a lot of these chains, like Chick-fil-A, have expanded everywhere, and there's something about that allure of not being able to get it everywhere. But Bojangles, very good. Excellent dippies. Solid B. B for Bojangles. Boston Market, happy belated Thanksgiving. My mom loves Boston Market. I feel like Boston Market was a huge thing in like the 90s. Since then, not so much. Quality, like, it's just really, really bad Thanksgiving food. And then they just kind of put themselves in a corner and they can't even, like, they try to do stuff that's fun, but not fun, but like, it's hard to innovate when you're Boston Market. You sell meatloaf and chicken and turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes, and it's all very mediocre. There's only so many ways you can do mediocre food that you can make in your own house. It's just whatever, F. Terrible. BK. Is BK back? So we did the review for BK a month or so ago. It was terrible. It was an awful experience. The drive-through it took like 20 minutes and I was the only car. They really got thrown off because they ordered 3 burgers and fries. And aside from the food being completely god-awful, rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. So I'm in the drive-thru. They asked me to pull over. I was like, hey, can I please get like a couple extra sauces, some extra dippies? They're like, no, we gave you what you have. I was like, I'll pay extra. I'll literally pay whatever it takes. I really want to try all the dippies because I'm not going to come back to Burger King for a long time. We finally succeeded, but they didn't have ranch. Who doesn't have ranch? Anyway, the Ghost Whopper is very overrated. There's Burger King is not all hope is lost though, so we'll go D. All right, we're 2.5 minutes in. I feel like this stream I'm going to be very behind. One, I'm on Hulu watching the game, so I'm already 30 seconds behind of anybody watching elsewhere. So yeah, if you're watching this, you see a goal, it'll probably be 10 minutes later. Okay, Cane's, Raising Cane's. I love Raising Cane's. Actually, let me take that back. I love the chicken at Raising Cane's. Spectacular. The fries, very mediocre. The cane sauce, decent, but I feel like people overrate it. People love the cane sauce. It's decent, but like that same type of sauce is at a lot of restaurants. Coleslaw was disgusting, and I like coleslaw. I'm a huge coleslaw fan. C for Cane's. Okay. Carl's Jr. By the way, if you're watching, thanks for joining us. Please use the chat, drop a question, tell me how awesome USA is. We're going to beat England today. We're 4 minutes in. Let's get a goal early. Anyway, thanks for joining. Carl's Jr. Okay. Do they have Hardee's on this list? I always found it fascinating how Hardee's and Carl's Jr. are the same, but you have the West versus East thing. But Carl's Jr. I feel like is the one that's more notably notable. It's fine. It's middle of the road. It doesn't stand out. We're gonna go C. Checkers. Okay. Really love Checkers. No, I don't. Haven't had Checkers in maybe a few years. I know the fries are super underrated, which is great. Um, but burgers, decent. Between C or D, I'm between C or D. I will go. It's definitely not an F. We'll go D. Okay. Chick-fil-A. The most overrated restaurant in America. Why is everybody obsessed with Chick-fil-A? It's decent, but it's chicken. It's just chicken. The waffle fries, while the only reason the fries are good is because the surface area of the waffle fry has an excellent surface area to just dip your dippies. And the only thing that's good about Chick-fil-A is that they have 12,000 different flavors of sauce, which is high marks there. Um, Spicy chicken's good, but it's not the best chicken sandwich in fast food by any means. Sauces are good, fries a little very overrated. Everybody's very nice though. Excellent drive-through, excellent service. Between a B or a C? You know, is Chick-fil-A better than Bojangles? No. Is it better than Raising Cane's? No. Okay, it's a C. Whatever. Chipotle. I used to love Chipotle. The quality has gone down significantly in the last since 2020. And I used to order online, but you always get less and it's always just not satisfying. It's just, they're always out of something too. You're in the app. I like my corn. I like peppers. One of those two things is never there. Something's never there. And it's not frustrating. It's just disappointing. Can't really get frustrated at fast food. So I started doing the rule of you just have to go in because the quality is not as good as it was before. You have to look them in the eye and also see what you have in front of you. And you just have to base your decisions based on what looks the best at the time. Five years ago, I probably would have ranked Chipotle GOAT tier, maybe B tier. But it's been struggling lately. It's not Burger King level, but it's a C tier now. I'm sorry. That's rough to put there, but ranks are the ranks. Churches, good chicken. Great sides. I don't know if they're the best sides. Eh, it's solid equal marks all around. C is going to be baseline. D is when I really start to have a problem with something. B, you have to do something great. Cookout, okay. Had Cookout in September in Nashville, right across from our hotel on Music Row. Yes, it was a 1 a.m., 2 a.m. visit. But I loved it. So I had a burger and it had chili on it, which is like weird, but oh, so good. And just the fact that you can get like a corn dog as a side, and it's just so good. Well, man, our boys need to start 0-0, 9 minutes in. England almost scored, but we got this. Okay. Cookout. I just love the concept. Southern staple. B. Well-deserved B. Love it. Culver's. Wisconsin Midwest staple. Oddly, there's a location in Florida. It wasn't that good, but I know that Culver's has one of the best burgers. Also, there's no Freddy's on here, which disappoints me. Culver's and Freddy's kind of do the same thing with the smash burger-ish. The butter burger from Culver's is phenomenal. The custard is great, and I wish I could eat it every day, but I would take up this entire couch, and you'd make fun of me more than you already do in the YouTube videos, which is fine. So Culver's, negative parts about Culver's, fries aren't spectacular, but you get cheese curds. I mean, you have to really go all in on the Wisconsin thing for Culver's. Oh man, is it a goat or a bee? That's high. Oh man. Man, you know, just give Culver's the goat spot. There'll be multiple goats. That's just how the internet works. There's never just one goat. Culver's is well deserved. It's better than Cookout, Bojangles. We're setting the bar. Del Taco, not complete. DRF, I mean, it's not even like the third best Mexican on this list, is it? No, it's D. It's not as offensive as Boston Market. I feel like Baja Fresh and Del Taco kind of fall in the same little category together. Okay. Denny's. I used to go to Denny's a lot as a kid. I feel like Denny's is a place you go when you're like in high school and you just want to go somewhere with your friends. This is like a really old millennial thing to say. I don't know what kids do these days, but back in my day, Denny's was a spot. You had Denny's in Baker Square, and it's just, you needed somewhere cheap to go. But you also like the actual sit-down restaurant element of it, where you could go to fast food, but there's something like nice about having that community aspect of Denny's. And then later at night, I mean, it's popping off. However, the food's terrible, and there's not much to say about it. Like, it's just terrible. The breakfast is fine. The burgers, I remember, are just, why would you get a burger there? I'm sorry. We're going F for Denny's. Domino's. Actually don't mind Domino's as much as, now that I think of it. Domino's is always a nice, consistent fast food pizza. We'll get to Pizza Hut later, and I have some things for that. But Domino's, some locations are bad, but others, it has always provided like a nice, cheap, like middle of the road option if you're needing to save, especially like a party. Like, you're having a party, get a bunch of Domino's, it'll make everybody happy. D for Domino's, it's fair. DQ, food, terrible. I know the whole thing about, oh, DQ's better in Texas, blah, 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 blah. Blizzard's phenomenal, but the food, it's just so bad. So the Blizzards might be the only thing that saves DQ. We'll go D for DQ. Put it on over there. Okay. Firehouse subs. They're always in airports. There's just a thing. I don't know. I don't know why. They're in Jacksonville Airport. I see them around. I should get it more. It's just whatever. It's definitely not the best sub chain. So, boom. D for Firehouse. Oh, we're going tough on these. Chick-fil-A at C that's gonna come back at me. Okay, Five Guys. So expensive. But good burger. Lots of greasy fries. B or C? Thinking back, quality-wise, the burger's solid. You have the luxury of getting as many toppings as you want, which is like a blessing and a curse. I think the burgers are way too big. I like to just, you'll pass out after eating it. I don't think it's better than Five Guys better than Cookout? I'm dancing between these two. This is hard. Nah, we'll go C. Just B and GOAT are just going to be reserved for the best of the best. IHOP. Trash. F. Let's move on. In-N-Out. Okay. Best burger. Fries are complete trash. So does the quality of the burger do enough to make up for the fact that the fries are completely inedible? I don't care how you get them. I don't care if you have to order them a certain way or animal style. All of the fries, no matter how you do it, are trash. But double animal style, phenomenal. I'll have In-N-Out dance up here with Culver's. Well deserved. Jack in the Box. For some reason, I can only think about the tacos. And I used to have this like weird, this is like 20 years ago, this weird fascination with Jack in the Box because it wasn't in Chicago. It would only be like west of Chicago, West Coast mostly. I know it danced over even closer to Illinois. So I just had this like weird, unhealthy fascination with Jack in the Box. But then once I had it, it's just like any other place. Taco, fun little fried taco. We'll go D. Jersey Mike's. Okay, Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's. We got an interesting little pairing coming up. I love Jersey Mike's. I like the East Coast submarine aspect of it. Fresh meats. You can get the peppers. Love the peppers. Phenomenal peppers. By the way, USA is doing nothing so far, which is a little disappointing, but England's just kind of doing their thing. Our boys need to put their feet on the gas, though. Okay, Jersey Mike's, solid sub-chain. I would say B or C. The quality is just so good. We'll go B. Surprising. Hard to believe I just did Jersey Mike's better than Chick-fil-A, but I'll stand by it. I mean, ranks are the ranks. Jimmy John's. So, freaky fast, plus. But for some reason, I always associate Jimmy John's with, like, something's going wrong in my life. Like, I either am in a pinch, I need to just eat quickly for work. I'm never like, oh, let's have a nice relaxing lunch and go to Jimmy John's. It's always like, I'm on the go, I need to eat really quick. I just know I need to get the sub. It is freaky fast, which is great. Truly freaky fast. Like, there's times that you would order delivery and the guy just appears. So kudos to them. But I wish... Oh, I'm taking up the space. There's no hot option, which is disappointing. So solid C though, solid C. All right, Jollibee. Gonna have to scoot me over a bit. I'll go to the bottom. There we go. Okay. We're back. Jollibee. I just love, like, there needs to be more international fast food that comes here. Ooh, USA with a chance. It's fun. I love the like cult following it has going for it. It's definitely not on the level of like I can go there every day. Not that I should go to any of these places every day. Let's go C. Solid C though. I mean, it says C, but it's good. Well deserved. KFC. They do a lot. They have the Beyond Chicken Nugget was huge flop. Tasted very weird. I do like their sides. Good sides. We're just speaking strictly American version, by the way, for KFC. And if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. KFC. It's definitely not better than Raising Cane's. So we'll just go on different chicken tiers there. So, and it's not offensive to be an F. So KFC is solid, not solid, but it's D. It's whatever. Little Caesars Pizza, sponsor of the NFL now. Can't stop hearing about it. Okay. So the question is Little Caesars better than Domino's? I love Crazy Bread. I really do. In the $5 aspect of Little Caesars, it's not like the best quality pizza, but for what it's doing, cheap, fast, crazy bread. I love a good marinara dip. Solid C. Good C. Long John Silver's, absolutely not. F. Just get that out of here. McDonald's, okay. This one's a tough one. Where's the snack wraps, by the way? Okay, McDonald's. McFlurry's, top tier, even though the machine's never working. Best breakfast, period. I love the Egg McMuffin. It's simple, classic, refined. Not a big McGriddle guy, although I respect the innovation and why people love it. Big Mac's a classic. Quarter pounder, all of that. But is it better? It's not a GOAT tier. Great fries. Excuse me, that's so rude. Okay, England's. All right. Honestly, McDonald's is always there for you. Let's go B. Moe's, okay. Love the free chips. Between Chipotle and Moe's, it used to be Chipotle was way up here, just way up here back in the day, and Moe's was college, college town, quick food tier. Now they're pretty even. I mean, with how far Chipotle's fallen, I don't think Chipotle and Moe's are that far apart anymore. We'll go C. Noodles and Company. Okay, Noodles and Company used to be a spot when I was in high school. I think because it was new. It was just like, oh, Noodles and Company. Now, like, people want not noodles. They want their chicken. They want protein. Now the noodles are just, who wants to just eat a whole giant bowl of noodles for fast food? If I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to a restaurant that is quality. Really fallen. Is it F tier? No, I could still find something. D. All right, Panda. I actually really like Panda Express. It's just fun. Orange chicken, all that. Okay, USA is about to do something. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Okay. You can get a... I do like how different Panda Express is compared to all the other options too. It makes me happy. Oh my God, USA. You have to get that in. Okay. I think it's a solid C. Panera, cafeteria food. Ugh. It might even be an F now. I just don't want to ever eat Panda or Panera bread ever again. It's just all the same. The soups are fine. It just reminds me of like catering in corporate America or school. F. Papa John's. He's gross, but he's not with them anymore. I used to like Papa John's thin crust. It was solid. I don't. It's not better than Domino's though, but it's not an F. Papa John's hand tossed, probably an F. Thin crust, it's enough to be a D. We'll give them a D. Okay, PDQ. Went there a month or so ago. Really solid. I don't think PDQ is that far off from Chick-fil-A. So it's not a Bojangles. Honestly, it's not as far off from Raising Cane's as people would lead you to believe. So we'll go C tier. Ranks are the ranks. Okay. Penn Station. It's not better than Jersey Mike's. It's on the Firehouse sub tier, so easy D. Pizza Hut. They try so hard. So hard. They're all over the place, though. And they're not better than Domino's. They're not better than Little Caesars. Pizza Hut's F. I'm sorry, but get that out of here. Okay. Popeyes. Popeyes used to have this, I don't know if they still have it, but it was like a wrap that had, like a snack wrap, but you had the beans in it too. So you had the chicken tender and the beans. I think there was rice, maybe. I need a... All right, sparkling water tiers. We got the Whole Foods ginger. Phenomenal. Okay. Oh, USA. Polix. Oh. Come on. Okay. Popeyes. They had that wrap. It was phenomenal. I miss it. I would eat more of it if they still had it. Chicken sandwich is not as good as Chick-fil-A, but nuggets are better. Chicken is all around solid. Decent sides. Great dippies. Sweet Heat's a classic. Oh, man. Is it better than PDQ, though? I think they're on the same tier. That's a C. That is a C. Portillo's. Surprising this one's on here. As a Chicago boy, ate a lot of Portillo's. Excuse me. So rude of me. Beef is actually, for a chain restaurant, the beef is decent. Actually good. Pretty similar quality to a lot of places that are in Chicago that are just mom and pa's. Really, like, good hot dog. Like, legitimately a good hot dog. I think the quality since ownership changed has gone down a little bit, but when you're away from Chicago and you can go to one, it does provide, just scratches that itch that you have. Fries are okay. Onion rings are really good. Underrated. You have the cake shake. I'm talking myself into a B. Let's go. Well deserved. Potbelly. I used to work at Potbelly in college. Fantastic job. Um, I did, so they have two stations. You have it's called the load station. That's where they put all the meat and cheese on before they put it in the oven. And then the topping station was, I don't know, what was that called? I forget, but it's where you put all the toppings. The load station, I think people had a harder time with. You had to like weigh the meat, cut the bread, put the cheese on, really handle that first customer interaction. No, I flip-flopped it. The load was easier. The topping station was harder because there's a lot more going on. Customers firing off lettuce, pickle, mustard, mayo, hot peppers, and onions and tomato, and it's easy to get like heavy-handed with it. But I was told very early on in my career that I was fantastic at the station that had a lot of high-pressure energy going on. I actually do really like Potbelly. I didn't get sick of it. I got a free sub every shift. I think I can get a beverage. And this, when I worked there, was before they had fountain machines. It was just like bottled juices and canned sodas. Now it's like a lot bigger of a place. And they have the fountain machines, and there's always these new sandwiches. So my thing that I would have would be turkey, but I would put the marinara sauce on it. Added a fantastic little bonus. It's like a turkey pizza. It was weird, but disgusting, but whatever. I liked it. I do really like Potbelly. I do like a toasted sandwich. I think Potbelly is very underrated, and the thing about Potbelly is you have to eat it there. You can't get it delivered. Oh my God, the U.S. Okay. Almost scored 32 minutes in. Potbelly's a solid B. Qdoba. Qdoba used to be closer where I went to school than Chipotle, even though if I would have walked an extra block because I was lazy, I could have went to Chipotle. I really liked Qdoba. I feel like now the quality's not as good. The menu items just don't make a lot of sense. It was very convoluted. It's a D. Just a D. Okay, Quiznos. Is there even a Quiznos around anymore? Honestly, like I don't know if they like I can't even find a Quiznos. What I remember specifically Quiznos had a moment when I was younger. Like it was hot. Very hot. And then it just kept slowly deteriorating until now, which is an F. Oh, Michael Scott's favorite pizza place. Consistent. Honestly, not as bad as people want to make it seem like it is. It's better than Pizza Hut. I think it's the same tier as Domino's. Whatever, that's a D. Schlotzsky's. Haven't had Schlotzsky's in a while. Solid sandwich, I think. Not offensive, D. Shake Shack. Love Shake Shack. Is Shake Shack better than In-N-Out and Culver's? Maybe. Let's see. So the fries are better than In-N-Out. Burger's comparable. You can get your shake. Cool. Is it better than? It's either goat or B. So what would make Shake Shack worse than In-N-Out? Nothing really. I mean, the fries for In-N-Out by this theory should reduce it to below GOAT. I think they're all on the same tier. Cop out, but whatever. Skyline's completely awful. F. Sonic? Cherry limeade, maybe? Whatever. Not much going on, though, for Sonic. Variety of the menu. I kind of like the shtick. D. Okay, Steak and Shake is just way down. Just disgusting now. So, F. All right, Subway. I think Subway gets a bad rap, although it is like, depending on what you get, like sometimes the chicken's just a little sus. Of course, you have the tuna stories, you have the whole Jared thing. The Subways in Chicago have Giardinera, which is a very big plus. But all around, Subway, I think it's D tier. I do like that you can eat fresh. You can get some veggies. Subway's a good like road trip meal. If McDonald's is not there, Subway's a lot. It's just as prevalent, but sometimes where I travel, you're just traveling through the middle of Indiana, and a lot of the restaurants just seem very terrible. You know what you're getting with Subway, and you know if you want to eat a little healthier, you can do that. Taco Bell. All right, I love me some Taco Bell. The innovation of Taco Bell is second to none. They're playing this little teasing game now where it's just like, oh, it's a limited time offering. Here's the enchilada again, and you can only get it for a couple weeks. And they do these limited releases. You have the wings that happened earlier this year. You have the enchilada. You have the whole, here's a Mexican pizza. Now we're taking it away, and then we're giving it back to you. And now it's here forever, even though it's a lot. It's what's stopping it from being in the GOAT tier. It's the B tier. If they didn't play these games and tease us so much and bring back the volcano menu, it'd be the GOAT, but they're just getting too finicky with us right now. Torchies. Surprised Torchies is on here. I really like Torchies. Love Austin, Texas. Home of Torchies. Love Torchies. Really solid. Breakfast tacos. Now I feel like breakfast tacos are having their moment. You can get them anywhere. But back in the day, Torchies was like, it was special. Is it better? Is it above? Is it a GOAT chain? I think there's some work to be done. I love Torchies. I think sometimes the tacos get, they all like, yes, you can get different ingredients, but sometimes a lot of the different kinds of flavors like blend. So B. Waffle House, classic. Okay. I feel like it has a very cult-like following, and I love the fact that it's always open. You have the Waffle House indicator for natural disasters. It's there for us. It is good. It's not like unbelievably amazing. So I think it's a C. Wendy's. That will go. Spicy chicken is my favorite spicy chicken. Burger, so they do these really innovative things that I really enjoy the fact that they do them. There was like it was like a hot honey chicken sandwich or whatever it was a while with the dill pickle chips, just crazy stuff. That was good, but I do like their chicken nuggets. Is it better than Chick-fil-A? I think Wendy's. I think that's a C. Um, breakfast is terrible. Okay, Whataburger. First time I had Whataburger, I was not impressed. Subsequent visits delivered. I think it was just a bad day. Um, really good burger. Definitely not goat tier. Is it better? I think Whataburger, yeah, looking at these options, might have to go B. Okay, White Castle. I do like a White Castle slider at night, late. Crave case, it hits. Chicken ring is actually pretty fascinating. Like, it is good. USA is about to score, and they're not because they're not going to score. This makes me sad. But it's still tied. 40 minutes in, 0-0. Okay, White Castle, they had these, like, the Sloppy Joes was just a joke. It just was. I don't even know how it passed the test of, like, coming out to the world. Like, if you just tasted it. It was, and they had three. They had, like, the Smoky Joe one. They had just a regular Sloppy Joe, a spicy one, or whatever it was. It was not good. They only have three different dippies. It's like a ranch, honey mustard, barbecue, just average stuff. Do like a slider. It's definitely on the same tier though as these, so it's D territory. All right, Wingstop. I do love Wingstop. Cajun dry rub, phenomenal. Lemon pepper, good. I do like a buffalo wing. I'm always a bone-in guy too. Big bone-in guy. Don't love the boneless. I know they have the chicken sandwich. I haven't tried it yet. Want to. The fries are good. They have the nice spice to them. Sometimes a little sweet. It's weird, but Wingstop, it is a nice special meal. Good ranch too. So, ooh, you know what? I'll give Wingstop some love. Let's go B. Screw it. And I like it better than Chick-fil-A. I'd rather go to Wingstop than Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I said it. Yes, we have Zaxby's, our final frontier. Not B. Is it on the same wavelength as Church's and Chick-fil-A? PDQ? They're all kind of like in this middle of the road. This is chicken. It's C. It's just chicken. Let's not overrate chicken places. Except Bojangles, the best of the rest. But what did I miss on? Let me know. Tell me what I missed on. We got our GOAT tier. We got your Culver's, and it belongs in the same conversation as In-N-Out and Shake Shack. The B tier, really solid places. Cookout was a surprise here. I really just like the concept and the execution and the fact you can get a corn dog as a side. Portillo's, hometown favorite. I worked at a Potbelly. I feel really good about this B tier. And C probably is going to make a few people angry. That's okay. The fact that Moe's, okay, so comparing to Chipotle, they're kind of on the same thing. I have to stick with that. I don't know. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. And then the bottom, I mean, you stick with the bottom. Boston Market, trash. Denny's, trash. IHOP, trash. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know any comments. Just pop a question in the chat. I'll hang out for a few more minutes. Somehow this timed up exactly to the first half of the England-USA game, and nothing happened. So I feel like this was good entertainment. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Man, our boys are just locking in tight with England. Are we going to draw? No. I mean, USA has to score. We got to get a goal. We got to get a goal. All right. Those are the ranks. We got the fast food tiers. We're watching USA. There's nothing more American than fast food and football. Thanks for watching. Love you all.